The amount of times in which people have made fun of me for trying or even for not trying. The many different times that people have judged me and also tried to put me down simply because I was trying to do something with my life, even if it seemed so far-fetched. Just the fact that in some way, shape, or form, I have allowed myself and I have pushed myself to believe in myself is fucking hilarious to people. Especially because they think that they are above me in some kind of way for just simply trying, for putting myself out there, for allowing myself to look fucking stupid, for failing over and over and over and over again. Because truthfully, out of all the wins that I've ever had in my life, I've had 1,000 more fails than the wins that I have. But you know what? I would much rather keep trying to do something with my life that is not conventional, that is not the usual, than be a person who fucking hates their life. Do you know how often on a daily basis, in the places that I frequent, people are constantly complaining about how shitty their lives are, how much they hate their jobs, how bad the economy is. And listen, the economy could really be bad, but at the end of the day, man, not to say that these things aren't a factor in everyday life, but I think that at the end of the day, you choosing to see the positive in things and trying to have a positive attitude will actually get you to be in places that you want to be. Because again, I say this shit all the time. If that's what you want to focus on, that's exactly what you'll attract. So whether it's positive or negative, if that's your focus, that's what you're going to allow your brain and your eyes to see more of. So let them laugh at you. Let them see you trying. Let them see you fail 1,000,000 fucking times. At least you tried. At least you can say that you tried. I don't think that I'm good at a lot of things, like at all. I actually think that I suck at a lot of things. But I do know that the more I try at them, the better I become. So might as well just keep doing it, man. Let people laugh at you. Because you just never know what can become of you when you keep pushing forward. Up until maybe, I would say, the past 3 years of my life, I have definitely been looked at as a joke, and not necessarily, just people laughing at me because I'm trying, but simply because I didn't take my life seriously in any way, shape, or form. I was always on and out, extremely broke, always victimizing myself. And I mean to a T, bro, to a T. And it was like I couldn't catch a break. And nobody truly saw me getting out of that place. Like, I didn't even see me getting out of that place. For a while, and I mean for a really long time, I genuinely felt stuck and I thought I was going to stay there. Drinking, doing drugs, partying all the time, just trying to escape from the reality that truthfully I was keeping myself in. I was keeping myself there until soul said, enough is enough, bitch. There are so many things that I have done, that I have said, where I look back and I cringe so hard because of embarrassment. You know, where I'm at in my hate space and also in my state of being, I would never do some shit like that. I would never say some shit like that. And it kind of like baffles me, because I know that that version of me is going to stay in a lot of people's minds. I know that there are so many people that I have met throughout my life who will never want to have anything to do with me because of those versions of me. And I can't really do anything about it. At least not for them, but I can do something for myself, and that is that I can choose to do better. And I also can't look back and look at that version of me and try to guilt her or shame her, even though, you know, I think about it and I'm like, fuck, man. The best thing that I can truly do is be grateful to her. I don't know if it's unfortunately or fortunately. If it wasn't for her and all those many mistakes that I have made, I wouldn't be the person that I am today. And you know, when you cringe because you're trying things out and you're like, oh, that's so cringy. It's a different cringe from where like it's just utterly complete just embarrassment. And you know, I'm still feeling a little bit guilty, because how could I have allowed myself to be like that, you know? But again, she was the foundation, and I am what has come out on top of that. And unfortunately, I have said this before, especially like on TikTok. If, you know, the world might not forgive you, but you have to forgive yourself to keep moving forward. And by forgiving yourself, you also have to take into consideration taking responsibility. Because responsibility allows you to expand, and it gives you more room for you to grow into something else. And again, not by shaming or guilting yourself, because that's really what the world wants you to do. It wants you to live in that shame and in that guilt, because then that way it can control you. And you cannot let guilt and shame control you. I'm not saying don't feel it, don't experience it, but you must process it enough where you can come out on the other side and be like, hey, I don't want to be stuck in here. I want to keep moving forward. And I actually want to do something with my life that's actually good for me. And you can't change other people's minds, man. A lot of the times, people actually decide who you are way before you even made that mistake, or way before, you know, but also it all depends on the situation as well. Because I know that a lot of people like to wear a mask and pretend to be something that they're not, and then the real them comes out. And I know and understand that everybody's capable of doing good just as much as they're capable of doing bad. And you get to decide. And just because you have changed and you've become a better person doesn't mean that you will stop being the laughing stock of el pueblo, of the hood, of the neighborhood, whatever it may be. And for some reason, people really like to test the waters of how much can I embarrass this person, or how much can I laugh at them and make them feel like shit until they break. And you know, I definitely walk around like I'm unbreakable, but that is not true. I actually do cry about a lot of the things that people say and do to me. And I might not do it in front of them, and in front of them I may put this brave face just simply because that's just been one of the best ways that I've been able to maneuver through life. But I actually cry a lot. And after I cry, I have to nurture myself, give myself hugs, give myself kisses. And then I have to encourage myself and tell myself it's either you let them win, or you show yourself that regardless of what the fuck is happening outside of you, you will keep moving forward. Because shit just isn't even about winning anymore. It's literally about you showing yourself that you can hold your composure. You showing yourself that you have power over yourself. Again, sovereignty. You showing yourself that you're stronger than what the world wants you to be. So let them laugh. Just let them. How Mel Robbins says, let them. And if you must cry about it, then do so. But you have to keep picking up yourself. Because if you stay down there, you gonna let them walk all over you, man. And we can't have that. We can't have that. No, we cannot. So, also, know and understand that whether people are giving you good or bad, whatchamacallit, I don't want to say interactions, but more like if they're speaking good or badly about you, you can use that to your advantage. You know how they say bad publicity is still publicity? Or like good and bad publicity is still publicity? People don't realize that they're making you relevant in their lives, whether they're speaking good or badly about you. You can use that to your advantage by alchemizing it, by using that energy to fuel you, to propel you forward. So let them fuel you. Let them make you important. Let them let them feed your energetical field.